I find that all coaches, myself included, we're set in our ways and new ideas. Um, it's hard to sit back and even hear them, let alone absorb them and apply them. And so we stay in our box. And it's a good box. We're doing what we do and what we've always done.
And you're doing it well and with success.
Yes.
The idea is, though, that, like I've heard you say it more than once, is that we're continuously learning. The seascape is changing. And just that fact says that we want to be open to modifying, adjusting, aligning, like becoming. It's almost like honing what we carry, huh? Because like with time, I look at you and you're a wealth of knowledge, but learning to adjust it so that, well, essentially what you've just said, help, like in this case, coaches to modify how they do stuff so that they get the best out of their effort and the team that they lead.
What do you do about coaches that know it all?
I think that, like that's a good question. And I heard you say that at the end of the, you'll find it in your recording, is why are we here? A coach that knows it all, I think they've got to be helped to see that what they are producing or what they're doing or the activities they are leading are not getting them where they want to go. And beware, even you, Wally, with your great experience and stuff like that, you might tell a coach, a young coach, and they'll kind of poo poo you. Oh, you don't know, Wally. You don't know what I have to deal with. And the fact of the matter is that one of the things that I've learned in the last few years working with this group that I'm now part of, SJ Performance, we have to switch our approach. Instead of telling, we have to ask. Ask good questions.
Well, we've talked about that before, and I still talk too much and give too many answers and share my opinion too often.
But you know what? You're you've got what it takes to create those questions because you know a lot.
Yeah.
So you want the person that you are that you want to help to find the answers themselves. And that is through good questioning.
Yeah. I'm going to throw a curveball,
Go ahead.
both at you and Tom, and you first. What would you like to know more about that you don't know?
I think that, and now I'm, like you asked me that question, it kind of gets my mind going. One of the things that I would like to increase my ability and knowledge is to work inside the pro circle. Because like I'll just take the Senators right now and their goalie, Linus Hallmark, who is shitting the bed because of mental, and it's not that he's sick, it's just that he is misguided. And I keep saying, I keep thinking, like, and it doesn't have, it happens not only in hockey, but it's in football and basketball and, every sport. Uh, People do not perform to the level of their ability and they don't put out what they could be doing because they don't realize what's inside of them. So one of the things that, like, I this is like being around the bush, but I think that what would I like to know is more about how to help people look inside of themselves and realize that it's not outside, it's inside. The answer is inside.
Tom, did you hear Peter's Ray's response?
Yeah.
Okay, what is it that you don't know that you'd like to know more about?
Oh, just about everything. I think as you get older, you start realizing, start to know what you don't know.
Yeah, yeah.
And
More and more you know what you don't know.
so you scratch the surface in almost everything,
Yeah,
and to understand things a little more deeply. And I guess that's the deal.
yeah, it's
Every situation is so different. For one answer in one place may not be the answer in another place as well.
yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, my biggest don't know is uh, I would like to know how to communicate better. And I think I found the answer, Ray. Communicate better so that the ideas and the thoughts I have can be shared. And I think I know the answer. And I think it's ask questions.
Well, like I I know you since 2000, and like every time we talk, there's a wealth of information and knowledge that comes out, and you want to create a curiosity in the person that you're talking to. So, and Tom, you've got a long, long life. I think that telling people stories ignites them to say, okay, I want to know more. So, questioning, like, what are you trying to accomplish? Uh, what would you like, like you asked a question at the beginning, I think, what would you like to improve? What do you think is going well? What do you think you should stop doing? Unless people figure that out for themselves, huh? And I can't help but you're the one that put me on Wayne Halliwell's trail of figure it out. Like that's something that I've been using for years now with people I coach. FIO. We have to help people figure it out because we are all different. Like Tom just said, like it's not mass customization anymore. It's about making it fit the individual.